Hello? It is about time that I get back into reading. Falling in love with reading again, episode 1. My goal is to read at least 30 minutes every single day. So like while I'm getting back into reading, I'm gonna make a series, okay? So currently I'm reading One by One by Frida McFadden. Recently I've been getting into fiction books because I'm taking a break from self-development books. Not because they're not helpful, but sometimes like I've reached a burned out. Like I feel like everything is wrong and I have to fix everything. So like I focus more on just watching videos and everything, and then I can just read fiction books, and so far it's been great. I found out that I like thriller books, like psychological thriller, and I really like Frida McFadden. So people have different opinion about her, but so far like her books are good. During this series there's gonna be a lot of spoil because I'm gonna tell you guys about the book and what's going on. So if you're planning on reading the book or you want to get an idea, I won't spoil everything, but like you want to get an idea, yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk about it. Okay, let's get started. But so far overall, this book is about this group of friends that are going on a trip in the mountains, in like those cabins, you know. And then the speaker, she's basically married to this man that she's starting to hate this man. She doesn't like him like that, and after she simply just talk about this trip. And so far like it has started getting darker because one of them died. There were like, I think it's 4 of them. So actually no, it's 3 couples on a trip, and one of them died because she ate a blueberry that was poison, and then she just died. Like it's literally getting darker and darker. Another one, now she broke her leg, and they said that they were gonna leave her and then go find the cabin. They've been walking for hours and hours and hours, and basically what happened is that their car broke down, right? So they started walking in the forest, and they've been walking for hours. They've been using those maps, like paper maps, and they've been walking for hours and hours. So one of them ended up like, they were hungry, they were running out of resources, so like one of them ate blueberries. She's the best friend of the speaker. She ate blueberries because she's like, oh my gosh, fruits, oh my gosh, you know. So she ate them, and then she started having seizure and she died. And now another one sprained their ankle, and they said that they were gonna leave her. And mind you, they left the body in the forest. Like they left her like that because, well, the best friend was like, no guys, like we can just leave her body here, like we have to wait or do something. And they were like, there's no other option, we have to go, we have to keep going. So they ended up leaving her body there. And then in another one, she ended up spraining her ankle, and they were like, oh yeah, let's just go. And after they kept insisting, well, she said like, no, you guys are not leaving me. So now they're gonna sleep overnight and start walking again to reach this cabin. I feel like they're not even going the right way, because how can you be walking for hours and you can't even find the place? Yeah, I need to start giving them names, right? Claire is the speaker, basically she's the writer talking about the book. People are so curious. Basically when they see someone filming in public, they will just stare at you. I'll just have to start getting used to it because it's something I'm very uncomfortable. I like when people mind their business. Just like, don't look at me. But I have to get comfortable with that because I'm gonna be posting content, so I might as well get comfortable with being seen. That Michelle woman is actually so annoying. She's genuinely annoying, because tell me why. You remember about that lady I said she died in the forest, right? So her best friend was like, okay, let's talk about our best memory. While they're reminiscing about the good memories with the woman who died, she was like, oh, are we gonna keep reminiscing? Let me see what she said. She said, She said, I'm exhausted. Are we still reminiscing or can we go to sleep? She genuinely has been so rude, and genuinely she's the most annoying in the book so far. Let's get back into the book, y'all. Okay, so basically I was at a part where y'all remember that lady Michelle? I was like, she's really annoying. Well, actually they wake up in the morning, she wasn't there. Did I tell you that she had a sprained ankle? So they wake up in the morning, Michelle wasn't there. They walked everywhere. They see some claws, like from a wild animal. They don't know what it is. Was it a coyote? Was it a bear? They don't know, but they see like stains of blood, but they couldn't find her. They walked around searching for her. They can't find her anywhere. So her husband was like, we have to find her, we can't just leave her. And people were like, some of them were like, well, we think that she's dead too, like we have to keep going. So they ended up walking around again. Like, honestly, this book, like, is this what this is gonna be about? Like, I'm almost at the end of the book. That's it? Like, that's it? Just bad news on top of bad news? Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading to find out what they end up like. The whole trip was that they were supposed to go on a friend trip, and the cabin was meant to be like a luxury spot. So they had spa, they have a jacuzzi and all that. So that's the end goal, and all those terrible things happen. So let me keep reading to find out. And then the main character also goes back and talk about her childhood and how she has a bad relationship with her mother, and her mother was just obsessed. It's her stepmother, you know, so those kind of relationship. Her stepmother didn't like her much, but she liked her father. So then she was saying that, oh, her mom would never take showers, but when her dad is around, because her dad is a traveler, she would just wear a dress and smell like flowers. And it's just so funny how some woman can be obsessed with a man at that point. Anyways, let's keep reading, shall we? And then she mentioned that her mom tried to actually poison her one time, but she recognized the type of blueberries that were poisonous. So I walked over tiny, so she didn't eat it. This is gonna be like the last series because I'm almost done with the book and I got to finish it today. I want to finish it today. Okay, so we're back again. I've been sleeping all day, sleepy all day. Like, I have not been getting enough sleep, so I need to lock in. So I took a nap, actually 2 naps. So here I am showing up. Let's go. Okay, so copy down, which is right here. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to build this, but I just finished the book and I rate this book a 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10 because it was literally bad news on top of bad news on top of bad news and death on top of death. And it is a psychological thriller. It makes your brain question a lot of things. But I don't like how it ended. the narrator was like anonymous, and then the narrator ended up being the best friend that died from eating the poisonous tree. So you guys remember when I told her that the best friend of the narrator, I thought that the main character was Claire, which was whoever was writing, the script, the narrator, right? I thought that was Claire. Claire was like the main character. And then all along, it was her best friend who ate the blueberries and faked her death. So basically, the plot twist is that her best friend and her supposed to be boyfriend planned all of this just to kill them. Because basically Claire cheated on her husband. And he tried to use Claire's best friend as a revenge. So she was just so angry about that. And she had issues when she was a child with her father and everything. So he messed up her mind. And she was just... So the book ended with Lindsay pointing a gun at her best friend, trying to kill her. And then the husband had a knife. It's just it's the kind of book where you need to watch cartoon just to refresh your mind. It's just dark. It's just a lot of dark stuff. Stay tuned for my next reading. Bye, Ray. All right, bye.